Hey everyone, which is no one, because no one's here right now, but just going to do my usual administration. I haven't done an upcoming stream as such because on YouTube, because it's just not connected with the PS5 as usual. But I do get a live stream here, so I'm just going to do the thumbnail, which is down here. It's got a default description, which is nice, so I set that up. Still waiting for the community tab. That would be really helpful, because then I could just talk to you guys. I think everything else is okay. So we just got the chase for TIA. Okay, mate, you right there? What are you doing? Big guy. And some fun from mid to pack. We've had some dinner, mate. Alrighty, I think that'll do it. So that's just going to go ahead and save. Big guy. Alright, so here's the new gloves. Don't know which way around it would show it on the screen. Anyway, they're O'Neill motocross gloves, so they should be a lot better, because they've got basically a nice cuff just here, which is the fabric, so there's no bits that you can pull apart, and it's got really good palms. The thumb's got a good I don't know, good padding in a way, just so when you're on the steering wheel going into hairpins, got a bit of support there. The reason I wear gloves is because this part of the wheel is suede, which is basically all the wheel, because it's a half a wheel. So yeah, I'm hoping that it's also got double stitching on the Velcro, which you won't be able to see, but basically through there, so it should stick better and not rip off. So I've chosen motocross practice gloves in a way, I guess they would be, because they've got all this extra padding or grip for the handlebars and a little bit in the palms, and they should be hardy enough, you know, to go through some long races. But basically I got two pairs for the price of one, because of thanks to what's it called, Black Friday. So that's cool. So we've got a choice of races. I think I'm just going to start with race B, and we've got some qualifying to do, I think. We've got 14 minutes. And I haven't qualified, I don't think, on this account at all. So I've done a 147 in my PRT account. But I mean, that's just so slow compared to these guys that are right up here. I mean, Wind, I think this is one of his best tracks, really. I always see him number one or close to it. Just turn the monitor up on these. So yeah, we'll just see how we go. I don't anticipate getting into the 45s, put it that way. So I did actually see, I think on the second page, there is a time that you can follow. 46.5. Let's just go for that now. So now I can do a 47.1. It's just whether I can actually put it together on a lap. So we are at B level, but it would be good to improve it a little bit. not a very good parabolica there. Sometimes the Ghost sets itself a little bit further than it should be. I've set it to 0.3 I think, but yeah, just let off the brake a little bit too soon. Just a warm up anyway, really. You just got to be careful of the AstroTurf, because if you put it off to the side or onto the AstroTurf, just instant understeer. So you have to stay off the accelerator. This will be a high 47 I think, if not a 48. Just go to the outside, so we should be able to generate a little bit more straight line speed just by going down the outside of parabolica. So you can see the Ghost is a little bit closer this time, so 48.2, definitely beat that. So we're already into the 47s. Might be a penalty there, not sure. Nope. A little bit late on the power there. .7 up already. Just changed up by accident. I don't think it's too bad. .46.999. I think that's a cool time. I don't want to improve it. Yeah, I thought that was a bit ambitious. We might even just leave the time there at that. See people short shifting into fourth. I think it's kind of the same with sixth as well, just trying to get a little bit more So yeah, if I can get that first chicane nailed, that would be helpful. way too deep. Just gonna try and increase the monitor level on my my headphones here. Take off my gloves. So I think that's on max now. Yeah, it's a bit better. I've even got an app with Turtle Beach, did you know? So it's called the Audio Hub. And I think I have to pair it. So just a second. Bluetooth.
Bluetooth on.
Pairing Bluetooth. Get connected. Pretty good, these headphones. So mic monitors at 100%. So I can change it on the app, which is helpful. Master volume I can turn up. You've got like different options in here, like a noise gate, which I don't really understand what it's doing, so I don't mess with it. And I think I've got it set to bass boost because it sounds good in my ears anyway. Cool. Okay, well I think that's as good as we can get it, so that's cool. And we've done a pretty fast time. I mean, 46.999. I didn't expect that to be second lap in. Just shows you though that this track, you know, you get a decent lap and you're just carrying the speed through the chicanes well enough. Yeah, so we're doing pretty well. Some of the regular American guys that are at least on my friends list, we're topping the bunch there. Globally we're in the top 600, which isn't too bad, but we are an awful long way away from the top time. I mean, I don't even know what the 50th time is. Yeah, right, okay, so if you get into the low 46s, you're doing really well. So that's cool. How much long? Bluetooth off here. 5 minutes, not too long. Can just practice that first chicane a little bit better. Maybe pick up a ghost again. Second page, flick it down. We know we're not too far away from the one that we were following, so that's not too bad. See if there's just one a little bit slower. Yep, 0.5. So sometimes it's just about trying to get your time as fast as you can. If you're just too far away from the top times to be able to see what's going on, look at the replay and then just pick the slowest ghost you can find and just chase it through the first corner, you know? Try and get the same braking, try and get the same line and acceleration points, and you'll learn that just by following them, but also by watch the replay. I know it's a bit annoying to go between the two, but it really does help. Just going to check the ghost settings because, yeah, okay, we're 0.5 away, so change it to 0.2 so we're close enough, and we'll see how we go. Accelerating before the orange bit on the barrier, just take it wide so we get a little bit more speed across the line, and that's the car we're chasing. So we're going to brake just after the 150. There's like a dark patch on the ground, way too much curb there. Yeah, there's 2 dark patches. You brake right at the start of it and all the way down to first. Here we're in the sunlight, so after the barrier ends, start turning in as soon as the leftmost rumble strip, the rightmost rumble strip kind of ends. Here there's just a little road on the right hand side that you just want to, just here, down to third, flick up to fourth, little ease off the gas and then steer a bit more than you think you need to, because the car tends to understeer on the exit. So should be under full power all the way through there. I don't think that'll be a faster time, so we'll just take it wide. So just after the 150, big black mark. Lots of wheel spin, had to counter steer that one. Be a penalty there. Yep. So I just turned in too early because I was in 5th and I got some good engine braking, and unfortunately that just meant that yeah, I had a bit too good a grip on the front, which is, it's not a bad thing, but still unexpected. Way wide there. Not going to make the full lap here, so that's okay. We keep our 1:46.999, which is just a cool time. Should be able to get through the second chicane though, so that'll be good after we've just had a bit of a mare in it. So in to the chicane in second and then out in third. Just helps control the wheel spin. Nice. Starting to get a hang of the track now, so we're right up there and we're in a high lobby, so got a couple of A+ players in there, and Dive Bomb Pro, good name, Road Rash. I don't see any of the suspects that we don't really want to see in a lobby, so that's good. Well, I got some A+ to play with, that's good. SSRT Lee, oh, so that's GT Lee I think, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. So she's a good driver. Alright, let's see how we go. Dead dog in the background, by the way. Oh, no. Sleeping. Not dead. Alright, let's see how we get on for our first race in the US this week. just double check that traction control's not on, because sometimes it is, and make sure we've got the radar on for the first corner gnarliness. I think people outbrake themselves because they know that they haven't had the hole straight, and if they brake at their normal points then they're too early, so to speak. But just don't brake as hard. So braking earlier is okay, because you can always lift off the brake, right? You brake too late, oh, it's carnage, right? So I literally just feathered the brake through that whole process. Oh, Leah's already got a penalty, that's a shame. It's easy to pick up though. Hey CC, how you going, mate? Oh, good to hear, mate. I hope work's going alright. I've just been punted by Dive Bomb Pro, I think it was. I was expecting that to happen, to be honest. Well, we'll just see what we can do to recover. So hopefully, mate, I can get a bit further up the field. These two are going hammer and tongs. Penalty next lap, so... Yeah, Supra understeers quite badly when you're right behind someone, so just push this guy along. It's actually better just to work together in a way. If I can push him close enough to Bono, then we both win, you know. Really not that good out of the corners though. Tried to help you, mate. Please don't dive bomb me. You just don't have the pace. Alright, so we're going to have Rosen possibly making a move here. Yep, just bang into me instead. It's one of those cheeky, I'll just touch you under brakes, not a massive send or anything like that, but just to push you out of the way. It's not much you can do other than try and not necessarily block the line, but at least stop them from absolutely mullering you by then using the side of your car as a stopping place. So we just want to work our way through the field now. Been an accident behind, I think. Not surprising. Aha, so Dive Bomb Pro is right in front of us, so we'll just see. I think he was the one that took us out on lap 1 in a bit of a weird place. A little bit funky through there. First race of the day, going to be a little bit not on form. Got Dive Bomb, I think, is just serving a penalty. So we haven't put very good laps together really to be moving our way all the way back forwards again, but at least we're in the 49s. Try and get 2 good laps here. Just wouldn't steer in. Super understeer. There's Super GT and then there's Super understeer. And one of them you want or like, one of them you don't want. That's where he took me off. Well, we'll see what happens. We're 1.5 seconds behind. We are starting to close in on him. I'm regretting that I laughed at his name now and didn't take him that seriously. Might be a penalty there. We'll see. Hopefully not. Nope, we're good. Leah's recovered from her penalty on the first chicane. Well, we've closed in by almost half a second and less than half a lap, so we've got the final lap, try and get back Dive Bomber. It's a real shame that we got taken out really, because we're not doing badly for pace now. Just a little bit late on the brakes there. Getting excited there, thinking that he might have taken himself out, but nope. Don't think we're going to have enough to take him. Yeah, just didn't get a good run through there. Well, not the worst race in the world. I made a comeback, so that's okay. I think we're in 12th at one point, so that's alright. Yeah, a bit of a shame that, because we could have got some good DR out of it, because we were right behind Leah, I think. Leah, or close to her anyway. Anyway, save the replay and just have a look who actually did it, so we know who to avoid next time. Perhaps just anticipate the hit off, because he did it to the guy in front of me, of him. Clean race bonus. Oh, it is GT Leah. Save replay. Okay. Dive bombers left the room straight away. Yeah, it's all good. Let's go and have a look at this replay and just see who should we avoid in the next race. We could also try and improve on our 46.999. I just like the time though. View it. Show me what went on. Replay. I think my controller's just there, which will help me navigate the views. Hello, mate. Cheerton Senna just wanted to say hello. Just wanted to see from Leah's perspective. Oh yeah, very slightly over. That was the 2 pixel curse, I think. She picks up a penalty here. So I think that who took us off was Dive Bomb Pro, so we're just going to ride along with him and see what happens. So he's got a half decent run. I'm on the outside. Right, so he didn't even anticipate me braking, and I was on the outside. I broke a little bit early, but not badly. More of a racing incident really, just from that. But we did see him take out other people, so he's not the most cautious driver. Let's go do a thing. Go see a man about a dog. There he is there. Yeah, so our DR's gone up again, I think, by a pixel. But we need to do better. So let's enter now. Qualifying time trial. I'm just going to go for it and try and get. We've only got 5 minutes, so we'll see how many laps can we get done. Because I might fluff one up. Could kind of messed the start up already. That's okay, we'll just go wide. No ghost this time, just go. Just try and carry the speed through the chicanes. Did it again. That's what happened in the last race. So just probably need to leave it in first rather than chuck it into second. Leave it in first a bit longer. There we go, that's better. So we might get 2 laps in if we're lucky. yeah, that definitely helped. Keep it in first until you've actually turned the corner to the left of the last part of the chicane. Chuck it in second, accelerate out. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Got the Ayrton Senna on the throttle. So I think dive bomb is quite a late breaker, and that's possibly where he gets caught out when you're in a trail of cars. Just the wrong approach there. So we'll be in the 47s here. Try and get one more decent lap in, learn from that. Try and tuck it in here, a little dab of the accelerator, change into second. It's a little bit slower through the centre of that chicane, but ultimately a little bit better. So we've had a couple of corners there where we've just gone better on the way in, worse on the way out, and the opposite. We've just gone way too deep there. We've done a dive bomber. So we're not going to improve our time, but that's okay because it's a bit more entertaining being in the mid-pack, to be honest. Nicer to drive too in a sense, just being out in front, awesome. But it's not particularly entertaining, right? It's the thing you hope for, and then once you got it, you kind of regret it. $46,999. Yeah, 660th. I don't know whether you guys would be interested, but I was thinking just doing a strict time trial night where it's just about trying to work on the time. I mean, you can literally do it for an hour solid, and only improve by a few tenths, but maybe it'd be interesting, maybe not. Oh, line buses, Long Beach line bus, yeah. So I think the SSRT team are kind of just making their way to the Americas, just like I am. Dive bombs in 7th. So, you know, we're outpacing the other B players for sure. The idea is to try and beat as many A's and A pluses as we can, and if we can get up. Yeah, I just thought about it today, like sometimes I just don't feel like playing with others. I'm not playing nicely with others. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just do a time trial session where, you know, you just have a go for maybe half an hour on one track and then switch to the next track and switch to the time trial challenge, and it's kind of, don't be so competitive. So hopefully we should be in a decent position for the first chicane. do the same thing. Brake just after we normally would because we're not carrying the same amount of speed, and we just modulate the braking so that we're just easing ourselves into the first part of the chicane, and we can brake harder or brake less depending on the car in front. It means we shouldn't outbrake ourselves. Wow, absolutely taken out. That was, I think, a takeout for sure. Car's damaged. Left them room. Car's fixed. Up to 9th. Started 3rd. Just trying to keep a decent track position without being risky, you know. They all braked very early there. Don't know whether they were put off by the guys that were serving their penalty or what the story was, but getting a nice tow here. Going to say that was a bit aggressive by them moving under braking. Let's give them enough space. Be defensive here. Might have picked up a penalty there. Got good exit speed even though we got a horrible entry. Alright, so now we just want to try and pick our way past road rash, but we're Long Beach line bus just really capitalised there. No fault of their own either, I might add. Just somebody came through and annihilated us all. Should be able to get a run down the straight here. GTR kind of tops out. And we managed to get past P2, so we're now P2. It's good driving by them. It's really satisfying when you can pull off a really decent move with a decent driver, you know. They're defensive, but they're not making it easy, you know. Just a good clean move. Line bus must have made a mistake or something. Don't know why he's waiting. That's strange. I'm not sure. Is he waiting to race me? Is he just... Did he think that he did something wrong? Line bus, if you end up watching my stream, I've watched yours a few times, you did nothing wrong. Somebody else obliterated, unless it was you, of course, but... So, the turnaround in this race. Probably get on the power a little bit earlier in the previous corner. Probably cutting that one a bit shallow too, so just got to get my lines a little bit nicer here. Yeah, still pulling away from line bus, just a tenth here and there, so he's back on the pace, I think. Oh, we managed to get fastest lap last lap, didn't even see that. Well, let's see if we can better it. We can, 47.9. Not bad in the race pace. Not great either, but... Bit of a moment there. Line bus will get back a tenth. Too much curb. Just caught grass there too, so he gets another 2 tenths. We get a slightly better exit, so we gain back maybe 1 tenth. Can afford to be a little bit more cautious the last couple of corners there. Give him back some more time. Well, there we go. 9 minutes 13 total race time, so I don't think that's particularly quick, and only just getting into the 47, so we'll see. Was it Dive Bomb Pro? Was it him who came in and wiped us all out? I don't think it was Line Bus. it was either Felipe, Dive Bomb, or Estreo. It was one of the white Supras, put it that way. I'm pretty sure, because all I remember is seeing it come flying through. Just Dio was in front of us. He was in P1, so it can't be him. I don't know. Save the replay. Let's go have a look. Corner number 1. And now it's basically how well can you recover from a smash. I'll just see if I can catch line bus and just line bus. You didn't need to wait. Is he still there? Just see if he has anything else to say to us. I don't know why he waited. He hasn't left the room yet, so I'll just hang around and wait. That was messed up start, not cool. Totally. Let's go take a look. I think it's just one of those things, right? Either somebody's completely missed their braking marker, but we're in similar company as what we have been already in the last race, so I think I've saved it twice too. I'm pretty sure it was going to be Dive Bomb Larry, or whatever his name is. Well, it wasn't. Wow. Somebody way further back. Might have been this guy. Oh man. What a nightmare. So it was Mackie. Didn't even get hit, just... yeah, way outbraked himself, way outside. And who else was accountable there? So Mackie, Dive Bomb was alright, I think. He got taken out, didn't he? USA, Europe, USA. This guy here. Just everybody gets nailed, man. And line bus just gets to the front. So I think I just want to see it from his perspective if I can. Where is it? So line bus, I think, just makes it through unscathed. That's maybe why he gave it back. Oh yeah, I guess maybe he saw that. Maybe line bus, if you ever watched this, maybe I guess you saw what had happened and you felt sorry for me. But I was trying to chase you down. It just is what it is, right? I mean, we all have it. So Thanks very much. It's good for my DR to recover, that's for sure, after the race previous when Dive Bomb was in there. We'll just jump into sport again, and let's do one more of these, I think, and then we might switch over, because the carnage is carnage. Where's the DR? Yeah, so I think we're creeping up by like 5 pixels a time. That's alright, isn't it? So yes, we're going to enter. Our car probably needs a whole new chassis by now. We're just going to go in and do at least one fast lap. Try and beat our 46.99. I get this thing where, like, I'm fast, and I just pull this time out of almost nowhere. Like, you know, I'm in tune with the track or something, and then the next lap will be slow. And Wind was kind of saying the same thing. Like, he's not as consistent as what he wants to be in terms of when you set a really fast lap, can you do it again straight away? And I tend not to be able to, and sometimes I'll hit this time and not be able to get back to it for another 10 laps. Not a good first chicane, but we'll just go through the motions, try and get a good second chicane. I want to go through there in third. Which I did terribly. Did it in second anyway. Not so good there. Well, let's just see what a nasty time looks like when we've got low fuel and making mistakes left, right and centre. Well, it's just not flowing at the moment, kind of just steering into the corners. There it is, steer. Need to be a bit more in tune with the track than that. Just by changing gear there, you can just shift the nose, make the corner a bit tighter. So if you ever feel that you're running a little bit wide in third, just flick it into fourth. 47.9, so that's what we did in the race. Not very good on qualifying. Just trying something a bit different, like holding off from accelerating too early. Trying to get the exit straight and fast. I mean, it kind of works, but it kind of doesn't. Right, let's see what carnage we're in for this time. Leah's up the front with just Dio. I'm up there. So Europa, I think they're trying to say. Europa USA. That's the one that took us all out. And Mackie, those two. Please spit first, yeah. Europa USA. Line buses in here. Might have been put off from what just happened and flick over to race C. Don't blame them. Race C and the WRX, you don't tend to get punted around as much on the first corner. I mean, we haven't survived a lap in the last two, first lap in the last two races. So that's fun. No traction control on. Put the radar on so we can see when we're about to get smashed. Hey Scott, how are you, brother? Mate, this will be the third race in the US, and I got absolutely annihilated just in the last, starting from third. A guy from like 8th just wiped us all out. Pretty funny. Not, but I managed to actually get back to first. I should have been technically second. Line bus let me past. I think he just felt sorry for me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I watched your craziness on a little bit silent assassin on your stream, but your taking out of Kimmy was just fantastic. I loved it. I'm going to get taken here. We'll just let them go. Did you find that the understeer is horrible here when you're following someone? I guess we're on hards and first lap's always going to be slow and nasty. Yeah, I heard that one whole lobby literally just ghosted their cars, so that'll be a penalty, I think. Yeah, it's just nasty. Try and suck up onto the back of Leah. Won't happen this lap. She's got way better exit speed than I did. They both had a shocking T1. I think they're both teammates. Oh wow, is that right? Right behind. Not a good place to try and pass here. Yeah, this is crazy. These two are just holding each other up and me. This is the cleanest race so far though. Oh, it's just going to be a braking duel. Well, it's got 0.5 for it. Intense little battle there. Don't really see what the point of that was. Right, now we got 2 laps to get back to where we should have been to try and fight with these two, which is hard because they're holding themselves up a lot. But that's how fast it can change, you know, just a couple of bad corners with somebody else behind you that's roaring up, and you'll end up in a position where you'll be fighting and having to defend. Seriously, dude. And there you go. There's enough room. It's gone onto the side of me. Let's see what we can salvage from this then. So Leah and just Duo are just sort of fighting amongst themselves, having fun. Meanwhile, we're just holding ourselves up. Left enough room for that guy to go in the middle, but just outbroke himself. Yeah, because it doesn't take much to put you off course or slow you up in a corner, right? I mean, I've purposefully not qualified right up the very front, although right now I'm third, or qualified third, just so it's a little bit more entertaining for me. But this kind of isn't entertainment at the moment, it's frustration. 3 races in a row where I've been on a podium, or at least fighting for one, and being taken out by slower drivers behind or whatever. I think DP Mario is fast, but in a sense he's so much, and these guys are all dive bombing like they're going as fast as they can into the corner, and it holds you up on the way out, you know, especially if they get it wrong. You just end up behind them and just hitting them because there's only kind of one line out of the corner. You can't really cut it sharper or not. Coming after you now, boy. If we've got an opportunity to send it, we will. But we're not going to be a nasty person about it. Well, I accidentally hit him, so there you go. Maybe it's karma. So I might get back to where I was supposed to be anyway. 1.5 second penalty in front, so I think all of a sudden we've come out okay, as long as we make it through the last couple of sectors. Well, there you go, and just Duo went through to the pits. Yeah, not too bad. I'm glad that we managed to get... Well, thanks, Vila. Hey, Nadim, how are you? Yeah, it was a good recovery in the end. I wouldn't say it was perfect rundown driving. Good evening, good evening. Yeah, so we started in third, got punted back to 6th or 7th, and then came back through again. So this track is just so annoying with aggressive moves. Oh, we have done the whole autobahn. GOW to be in God of War. Oh, nice. My nephew told me about it, and I was thinking maybe I should get it for him. Yeah, been pretty good, man. I just oh cool. I'll stay in it, man, and we can work together or annoy each other, one of the two. So we're going to save the replay again. So who was the guy that was killing us? Oh, DP Mario was, yeah. Well, fast racer. Yeah, no, like I was saying, so I've got some new gloves because my ones were ripped at the bottom here and the Velcro came off. They're O'Neill, they're motocross practice gloves, and they're pretty comfortable. So just got them from mx24.pl. Just go and see what this guy Mario did to us. I don't know whether it was intentional, but it certainly was clumsy. Yeah, can't remember which lap it was in. Been getting a bit of a sore back just being in the old Playseat challenge, so I've ordered myself a new beast from Track Racer on the advice of Mr. Scott, who's in chat at the moment. Right, so I didn't even know that. There's a little bit of action there. So plenty of room. We gave each other room around the first. Crikey, there's all sorts going on behind. So Mario, we're pretty respectful at the start, but I think he just started being annoyed. Oh cool, we'll be right at the top together then. I'm 0.999. Yeah, so we're kind of evenly matched. However, the two in front here now start having a bit of a ding-dong battle. And right out of here, I'm just getting held up a little bit through the start of the chicane, and then it definitely gets worse just here. Oh yeah, the first couple of laps were awesome, man. It was just awesome. I thought we were on for a good race. These two just held each other up big time, and now I really get held up. So we'll look back from his perspective. He's just watching this unfold. I've caught them up, managed to make a gap. Have to get out of it here because Duo looked like he was going to swipe across me. A little bit of a tap. Definitely held up through this. You can see how much he gained off down the straight. Now look at this. I mean, there's just nowhere to go. Hit Leo on the exit, so now it's just free for all, right? Try and defend the position. Don't get a great run, and he does. So it's kind of how we ended up in the clutches. Going side by side, being nice and respectful here. Nice tight racing. He brakes late, I brake late. He just didn't really give me much room. Didn't anticipate he'd stay in there. He earns himself a penalty. Bit of argy-bargy again here, which is kind of ridiculous. So he's picked up a penalty. I've got a better run here. He ends up on the grass for whatever reason. I'm not even right next to him, not squeezing him. I get a better run down the straight, and then we go into the old, can't even remember what it's called, Radion. He brakes late and just kind of forces me wide, and it's like, dude, you got a 0.5 penalty. You would have been better to just drop behind, pick up my slipstream as best you can. Now he just held both of us up, which means this guy comes into the picture. And this guy's just loving life now. And so who was it? Who took me out? Was it Watson? Yep. Didn't even turn. Okay. So watch out for Watson. Well, I guess I wonder if he doesn't know that you can cut that pretty tight without getting a penalty. But yeah, here we go. We've been pushed back 3 times out of 3 races. We've got a 100% hit record, literally. I'm going to race again because my mate's in here. Yeah, it kind of looked like it. I mean, straight in the back bumper. E. Scott, 147.368. There you are, buddy. I've got the 46.999. I just thought it was a cool time. So let's see how we can do a bit of a warm-up lap. I don't think we'll even get time to complete it, but no, we should be able to complete it. So if we do a good lap, we'll improve our time, and if we don't do a good lap, it's a good warm-up. Yeah, I thought it was cool, right? I did it like the second lap I was in here. Like I was saying earlier on stream, I have this thing of I can do a really fast lap quite quickly sometimes, but then never get back to it. And it could be like 10 races or 10 attempts, you know. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think you and I are pretty closely matched on speed, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm trying to grind a little bit, but also keep it fun. As much as I like getting mega DR by winning the race, I don't want to be out in front by 10-15 seconds like I have been, because it's just, I can do that by myself, you know. I can just do some time trialing. Not on the power early enough. Yeah, I think I'm a bit slow tonight in the race pace, that's for sure. I'm just not used to it, so. Oh, I pleb it too. It's a good wind word. He uses the word pleb. I quite enjoy that. Ah, plebbed it. Tuck it in tight here. You can go right to the wall, but I like to at least keep 2 wheels on track. There you go, 57.5. It wasn't bad. It's not super fast though. 5 seconds. So Scott's going to be in this one too. Should be cool. It's just like we would be on in a community room. Yeah, you too, buddy. Have fun. I'm guessing you're streaming at the moment too, so I don't know how you can do both at once with the... You're a magician. VQS Drifter, super fast. Yeah, don't kill me. Watch out for Mario. Behind you, Europa, USA, and 11th. Literally came through and cleaned us all out like bowling balls, so... You got a couple of people behind you that might try and kill you. Well, one behind you, one in front. Aha, that's the secret. Don't go live and then you can chat. Yeah, I haven't been on just because my back was a bit sore. Might be a bit shorter today just because I'm a bit... I don't know what, I've been gaming in this chair for a while. Maybe it's changed shape or something, but I'm just not comfortable anymore, so... Hide on the inside of T1. Yeah. I try and hide on the outside. We'll see how we go. Check traction control. Good luck, buddy. Get through the pack. Try and not get into the clutches of DP Mario. Once they've got your slipstream, it's pretty much inevitable, so you either let them go past and try and get after them again, or fight. So, only got 5 laps. It's almost better not to fight. Oh, of course I've been... I don't know who that was. I'm not hanging around to find out either. So mate, you're right behind me now. I've got damage, so I'm not going to be... Oh, it's just cleaned itself. Might have to give up this position. I'm right here, mate. He just got up on the curbs. I didn't even hit him there. Series of unfortunate racing incidents. Well, he's got a penalty, Scotty, so just Duo picked up a penalty for his little off. Way too early into that corner, risking getting a penalty or just getting dirty tyres. I'm not sure that just Duo doesn't almost do that on purpose, just kind of brake checks on the way through there just to hold you up. It's just his pace is good, you know, there's no reason for him to be that slow through the corners. VQS Drifter's just in another league, so unfortunately won't be challenging him. Just need to get a couple of fast laps in now. We won't do it like that. Just in my slipstream a little bit, so just not getting the right lines with the understeer in the race here. Yeah, VQS Drifter's just 2 seconds faster on the second lap. So Scott's got in fourth now and got Europa USA behind. pulling away a little bit. Might have just broken the toe, which would be good. 48.3 versus Drifter's 47.0. much quicker. Thought we went better into there, but no, we lost about 2 tenths going in a bit too quick. Don't know whether that's a penalty or not. Pulling away slightly at the right moments. That'll be a penalty for sure. Dang it. Lucky to get away with that. Right, lucky last lap. Drifter hasn't gone any faster, but he's just holding 47s easily. Tried to be a little bit earlier on the brakes and get through the first part of the corner a bit quicker. Just not getting the turn in I need. Now it's a classic, what is it, driver excuses. It's the car, not me. I'm doing something, braking too hard, not trail braking well enough. That might be a penalty, that'll be dumb. Nope, no penalty. Lucky. Scotty couldn't get past Duo in the end. Again, just annihilated at the start, right? Somebody else literally played ping pong with us. I mean, it's happening to all of us all the time. Good game, man. You got stuck behind Duo a little bit by the looks of things. Did that guy Europa give you a hard time? Yeah. He was the one that took us out in one of the races, and just as soon as you have to defend, that's hard. Oh, did he? Yeah, I'm gonna have a look back at the replay because I felt a little bit bad because I literally was just like, well, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just going to carry on. You know, I had damage front and rear, so I lost a place anyway. Just crazy. Well, Mario, I don't know why, mate. Let's go have a look. saying. And congratulations, well done. And exit. Seen his name way up the top of the leaderboards. Can't believe it. 47 zeros in the race repeatedly. DR's coming up nicely, very quickly, and deedly doodly. I think if we did 2 more good races like that, then we might be able to get up to A. Maybe we have some better lobbies, but you know, it's early morning in the States, I think, so. Yeah, that's exactly kind of what happened with me, Scott. There's just nowhere to go, and you get stuck behind somebody. There's like a single line out of the corner. You can't really get out of the corner and avoid hitting them. There's definitely somebody behind. So let's go back to. You reckon it might have been this guy again? Yeah, exactly. It wasn't a horrible race. It was just, as always, it's turn 1, right? Let's have a look, see what happened. TY Supreme. Oh my goodness, okay, this is a lot to unpack. There is cars everywhere. So it's actually this fella here. Doesn't brake and just sends everybody ping-ponging. Just try and change the camera. Yeah, so he's braking awfully late. He's not even on the brakes yet, and he's down at the 100, and there's, you know, what a 10th place. That's a tough gig. So then, only just on the brakes now. Far out. And then whacks into him. Yeah, I'll check it for sure. So he ping-pongs into Nunes, who goes into Rodriguez, who goes into Mr. Scott, who goes into Mario, who goes into Slipstream, who goes into Leah. Oh my lord, this is crazy. And then Scotty, you managed to avoid it a little bit sideways. My bumper front and rear is gone. Leah's out onto the grass. That was crazy. Oh my goodness. And then we're away giggling from there. Yeah, you managed to get out pretty scot-free. Wow. So what is that? Four races, 4 takeouts, so to speak. We've had different offenders on T1. I guess you do it once, you learn. You'd hope so anyway. Wow. Oh, sorry, I was going to check your view of it. Let's go back. We've got time. Let's have a look at Scott's view of it. Literally in the thick of it. No, you had nowhere to go on exit at all. Because Duo was coming about on track. I was slow. He had to avoid me, so he's too wide. Here's my mate. This one's always a better view. 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look at Scott. Oh, harsh defending there. Oh, he went straight through. Yeah, Constantina, you had nowhere to go because I was slow getting out, so was Duo. Man. And then the pack, look at them behind you. 3 wide, 6, 2 rows. And then Duo's just like, right, straight past Slipstream and away we go, and that's kind of it. And then you've got the angry pack who have probably got actually a better exit chasing you down now, full on under brakes, and they've caught you up. Ooh. Man, oh no, penalty. Yeah, that sucks. How close was that? 4 pixels? So let's watch. Come in here, turn in. That bit's fine. Mate, that's like pixels. Not even. That's gutting. Yeah. That's gutting. Just ever so slightly over the line. It's almost just a wiggle, you know. Alright. Are you going again in race B, brother? Yeah. Oh, watching out for the carnage. We've got 1 minute to go to race B, or we can go to race C if you like. And we could do a couple of time trial laps while we wait. What would you like to do, Scott? Because I'll just do what you do. You're in already. Well, I'll be in there now. I'll practice T1. Yeah, I thought he would lunge too, but that's the thing. Like, it's just T1. T1, pretty gnarly. Yeah, I like Group 3. You know, Monza's entertaining at least. I did actually drive the Mazda around here, and it was competitive in the lower B lobbies, so yeah, it's T1 is the problem. It's basically just the first lap, sorting out where you are in the race and people just being really aggressive. Yeah, Monza's a great track. I love Monza. With the hairpins, without it, I could just do without the craziness sometimes, but it's fun. At the end of the day, it's fun. You know, if we were all with our mates in lobbies, we'd be smashing everybody off once in a while just for fun. Yeah, that's really quick. I've only just got 47.9 in the race, and last race I was just 48 zeros, right? And I couldn't do anything. VQS, how am I second? Everybody's dropped out. Nice. Yeah, you have fun too, bro. We're second and third. I'll try not to hold you up. If you're at 47s and I'm at 48s, we just got to worry about Dive Bomb Pro. He's late on the brakes everywhere. Looks like the other protagonists are gone. Yeah, Drifter is an alien. He was 47.0 on lap 2. And then he did another 0, slightly faster on lap 3. I'm sure 4 and 5 are similar, so. Yeah, Ty Supreme. Oh, he's in 7th. No worries, man. If you've got any sort of overlap, or you make it up, I always go to the outside just because that's kind of my line, right? Feel free to dive up the inside though if you get a good toe up the straight off the start. Sometimes you get a good one. No glitch. No attack. You've definitely got faster race pace, so maybe it's better that you go in front and try and chase down VQS, and then I'll use your slipstream. Let's see what happens. T1. Let's get past T1. Look at us making plans. Somebody will come and smash us. So is everybody ready for the 10-pin bowling alley? T1 at Monza. At least I'm closer to VQS Drifter, the alien. It's okay, man. If you take me out, you take me out. It's just the way it is. You're good under brakes. Bye, Drifter. So maybe it's it is coming out in first there rather than second, because I just lost a whole bunch of time there. Scotty's behind us in the draft. Didn't need to lift there, but just trying to follow VQS lines. I wonder if he shifts to second, it might be worth it. Scott's in behind doing okay, 1.3, he's had to defend no doubt. So Drifter's literally an alien, I reckon. I think he's just here on Earth messing with us. I think I'm going to get a small slipstream. I've dropped Scotty. Something's happened behind, I didn't notice. Sorry Scotty. That sucks, somebody's taken you out or made life difficult. Just trying for dear life to stay as close as I can to Drifter. He's just got the chicanes really worked out, you know. Saw the difference at Monza. If you can get Parabolica nailed as well. I was a little slow on the way into Radion, but held speed on the way through it, so. Trying too hard. Lost more time than I gained, that's for sure. Well, that's it. We had already lost the slipstream anyway. We got dirty tyres, so we can't turn into Parabolica properly. Gonna end up with Rodriguez in our slipstream if we're not careful. Already is now. So you can see how that mistake cost us a good second just by going off track, getting dirty tyres. Now we're into the clutches of Rodriguez. Managed to pull out a couple of tenths, and that's all we need down the straights. We just need it over 1.5 really. This is the line that Drifter's taking. I mean, he's only 47.3, he's lost his touch. I think coming out in first there works, but I can't be sure. I need to watch probably a replay of Drifter. I have to be careful now. Managed to scrub the tyres, but now we've got Rodriguez in our slipstream again. Not too bad through ready on there. One lap to go. Scott's P5. Way too late. This is bad. I plebbed it. Wind, if you end up watching this, mate, I plebbed it. Scott, if you end up watching this back, I plebbed it. Plebbing it. It's having a bad drive. It's not as consistent as it needs to be. 49.1, 48.1, 48.2. Right behind us. There we go. Managed a P2. So beat an A+. Oh no, where's Scotty? 10th? What's happened to him? Someone's taken him out. Oh, come on. I did bad enough just not being consistent and messing up corners. So we've managed it. Oh, 0.5 on the first lap, that's what it was. Ah, okay, mate. Yeah, I wondered what had happened. I thought we got off to a good start. It was actually a good race. Didn't get any dive bombing and any bashes on my end. But it looks like you got hit at some point or something happened. Ah, T1. No. Oh, bugger. Hello, Barry. It's not nice to meet you. Do you use first coming out of T1? Yeah, second. Yeah, I think it's OU1 Yellow Boy. Uh-oh, here we go. Tie again. Where'd Tie ended up? Fifth, the silver car. That'll be fun. He's like, whatevs. First into the race nose, second through the chicane. Yeah, I've been doing that, but sometimes I understeer. I'm not accelerating out well enough. I don't even know what I'm doing, but it's not good. I haven't changed my oil in a while. Yeah, it was good, man. I got a second place, so can't be upset with that. And at least I got to see what Drifter's doing for one lap. And you know, it's just like anybody, right? He's just nailing every corner the right way, and more importantly, the chicanes of death. He's managing to get through super fast. T1, he accelerates away. And then 3 and 4, that chicane there. Yeah, that's basically what I try and do. Yeah, that's exactly the plan, right? Exits are really important here, entries not so much because you can carry the speed in. Yeah, I mean, we're too worried about A, being hit from behind, and B, just plebbing it ourselves or getting a penalty. So I followed his lines and I was like, oh, maybe that's a penalty, but no, it's not. So he knows where to push it and where not to. I mean, sometimes just watching the aliens, you're kind of like, well, but I'm using the same gears. Hey, Briggs, how are you, brother? I'm just talking about aliens, you know, the ones that actually exist playing this game. We've been having fun on Monza, I can tell you that, mate. Scott's just joined in, so I've decided to stay and play with my mate, which sounds bad, but I can assure you it's all above board. Is this top split, is it? Wow. 46.7, messed up the last corner because I wasn't concentrating. Is this what top split looks like? No worries, Briggs, thanks for dropping past. Sorry I haven't been as active as I normally am. Just had a bit of a bad back. Been building a shed as well, which takes up time, and having Polish lessons and making dinner, you know, all the good stuff. Oh. A little bit of gravel. So my track racer rig should be I should get a delivery date tomorrow, I think, so the label's been printed to pick it up and go. Oh really? That hurricane? Oof. Make sure you get some sandbags or something, bro, and anything valuable get off the floor. Where's your van, bro? What's happened to it? Yeah, I think I might just do one more too, mate. Happy Dad's on the rig, yep. Yeah, right. The Ice Age. Yeah, definitely be careful, brother. Anything valuable, make sure it's safe. Ah, right, okay, yep. Have a good stream, Briggs. Oh, really? So they messed it up, you think? No worries, Briggs. Technically it should have stopped it because I've got it as a words that's not supposed to be said. Oh, two bolts snapped. That's a pain. Yeah, Briggs, I think me and Scotty are just going to do this last race and then we'll pop past and give you death. I think it's because I made you guys like I can't remember what it says in YouTube, but basically your comments come through regardless of what you say because I trust you, except I don't trust you now, Briggs, so maybe I'll take it away from you. Hey Wob Bob, how are you, mate? You join us at Monza. Scott's playing as well, he's not streaming at the moment. Brigsby is just picking up the kids and then he'll be streaming, but we're probably going to miss each other. Well, Bob, you have missed some fantastic racing of carnage. Oh, no, it's all good, Brigsby, I'm just giving you shit. Yeah, but it's just a pain to do the extractions, right? You got to weld a nut on and then hopefully it'll come out, or heat up the hub. It's all good, Briggs. You got it. You got this, mate. Just look after the family. Don't be too stressed about streaming, okay? Because we're all here. I'm glad you're good, Bob. G to G. Yep, no worries, brother. Just take a few deep breaths and we'll see you soon. We'll come support you on stream if you're there. But don't worry so much about it. Relax. Yeah, well, Bob, so we've had some fantastic races. We have had absolute carnage where we've been literally 10-pin bowled down in T1, which is natural at Monza, of course. And then we've had little strategic bumps here and there, just pushed us off. So me and Scott are third and fourth in this one. VQS Drifter is literally an alien, and I can't see Victor Nin. I'm not sure how he is. Yeah, okay. I think there's like a left-handed tool as well. Alto, how are you, mate? Yeah, have fun, buddy. This is going to be a good one, maybe. You got Dive Bomb right behind you. Yellow Boy who wants to take out... Oh, no. He was going to return the favour on somebody else, but not. Yeah, E. Scott's actually playing in this one, Alto. He's in fourth. I'm in third. This is fun. Yeah, totally is, Wob Bob. Yeah, definitely have a look. I've even had to replay it as well to find out who to avoid in the next one. Some of them just look like mistakes. Yeah, that's the one. Left-hand extractors. That's the one. Yeah. Could be fun, bro. Yeah, some of them have been mistakes. Some of them look like they're a little bit aggressive takeouts. But, you know. So I'm in the black car. Scotty's in the red. Oh, really? The Nissan. That's interesting. I tried the Mazda here earlier in the week and it was alright. Oh yes, Silhouette. Yeah, it's fast, man. It's just got slow gear change so it doesn't have the get up and go, but it's an animal. Good downforce. The Mazda was actually kind of competitive. It just didn't quite have the same downforce. Oh, there's carnage behind. Oh no, Scott's been taken out. Big time. So I was talking about... Oh wow, 47.9. Good job. Didn't expect it would do that. It's fast. You know, I was saying earlier, like the technique to get through T1 is, oh yeah, all I heard was screeching and then saw your name drop down the order, buddy. Go get him. You don't brake hard, you brake a little bit earlier and just modulate the brake pedal to keep up with the car in front, right? You run the risk, of course, of being rear-ended, but you're going to potentially get rear-ended anyway. If you're a little bit earlier on the brakes, you can apply more pressure and maybe come out of it, so... What is going on here? Mega understeer. Oh. That's the first penalty of the night. Race number 5. I just had nasty understeer for no real reason. I mean, I'm slightly in a slipstream, but maybe I just didn't press the brake pedal enough. Yeah, just carnage. I mean, Monza's a love-hate, really. Love the track, love racing around it. Hate it when you get taken out, but that's kind of fun. I can imagine if all of us guys got together on a community, we'd probably have a don't brake for T1 and just survive it, you know what I mean? So everybody gets wiped out, maybe. Damage to everybody, maybe. Somebody will make it through and pop out the other side. What are we doing, guys? I'm just messing around now. I've broke too late twice down there. This is bad. I'm going to lose a position and be in a pack. Yeah, I mean, some have been pretty good and some have just been terrible, you know. I've gone side by side with a guy for a couple of laps, actually. I was pretty pleasantly surprised that we could do it. Only to actually be taken out by... he got a penalty and then just didn't give me room, you know. Which didn't make much sense. Going to defend on the inside here. Oh, we're going to get owned down the front straight now. Just put my indicator on just to say go to the outside. There's no point trying to defend it. Now we just have to... Yeah, I know. Some people just hate being passed, right? They basically make it exceptionally difficult, move under braking, intentionally hit the side of you. So I'm just braking a little bit earlier so I don't get so much understeer. I'm trying to get a better exit. Yeah, well, I just did that with this guy, right? So I took him out because he broke super early. Then I waited, thinking I had more space. Pit quit. This one. Oh wow. Yeah, well I've just yeah, very true, Alto, very true. I've just been one of those by accident. He just broke a lot earlier, so I brake after the side road, and he broke much earlier than that. So it's one of those racing incidents. Right, so we've got what, 2 laps to try and get anything back. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess we're in a mixed lobby, right? In the Americas anyway, because I think it's early morning there, and there's definitely some interesting driving going on for sure. So even the A+ guys, sometimes you just end up with a rattled bunch, you could say. Yeah, same, mate. That might be a penalty. Nah, got away with it. Just understeering, I'm not scrubbing off enough speed. Yeah, there's certainly some interesting driving. It's an entertaining one. You have to keep your own frustration in check, that's for sure. So yeah, I brake here. And he was like before that. So I wasn't even on the brakes almost when he broke. Yup, the love plums. Yeah, I agree there, Scotty. I think that's a good way to put it. Monza fever. Kill or be killed. Almost. Good on you, Lurker. Hey, Scotty. Hey, mate. Just waving to you in the pits. Make sure you get a cheeseburger for me. Maybe a bit of a penalty, I don't know. Scott, do you think we should do one more? Since we've both had just an appalling race. Does that give you SR, do you think? Oh, Drifter's just in another league, right? Look at these guys. What's the bet I'll end up on the grass here? Yeah, it would be really, really helpful if they actually told us how the SR kind of works, you know, going to get taken out. Managed to hold them off. Well, at least we got up to 10th. Oh, hey man. Your school trip takes no time at all, right? Must be just down the road. So we were having a good race, weren't we, Scott? And then we weren't. I was having real trouble with understeer there, so I think I've got a bit light on the brake. So. Oh, seriously? Yeah, a progress bar would help. Man, that's crazy, right? It's clear that people just want to take you out if you're that much quicker. Sometimes they just see your name and they're like, I'm gonna kill you. I mean, the advantage is that I'm at a B at the moment, so even though I've dropped down the order, I've still beaten a couple of A's. This guy I know, Scotty, unfortunately ended up killed. No way. Yeah, I just heard and then just saw your name. Well, I think Alto, like, I know you were saying, hey, you know, if you saw the stream, I didn't, you know, that's not me. We all do it sometimes. I mean, Scott, bless his soul, he, who was it that hit you, by the way? Let's go have a look. Scott took out Kimmy. No breaks, or very little. Put him into next week, so... Oh, my DR went up, so, you know, we're probably 2 or 3 races away now, so what's that, 26 races, so 1 minus the checkered flag, because one of the races was a no SR. Oh, 2 of them were actually, so 25 races it's taken to get to where I am now. So we're doing alright, you know what I mean? Right, let's have a look. What happened to my mate? Because all I heard was screeching and a bang. Yeah, look, I think we all are though, right? I mean, I think we all are. Every now and again we'll just give what we've been give back what, we've been given. So who do you think it was? Do you think it was Yellow Boy, or do you think it was Dive Bomb? Nice. 4-wheel drive SUV. I got a Land Rover. Sorry, just trying to get the outside view properly. Well, we'll find out. There you go. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing. Seriously, that was so late on the brakes. Should be braking about now. He's only halfway on the brakes at the 100, 235k. Shame you. Can you rewind? No. Slowly? No. Terrible on fuel, but go anywhere you like. Yep. So let's just fast forward this. Yeah, I've been there too, Briggs, you know, selling cars, pay bills. So here at the latest, I think, you should be braking, right? And he's only on the brakes, now, just before the 100, and he's only halfway there, so there was no way he was going to make this at all. He is carrying so much speed. 167 he hit you at, so no wonder you went in a ping ball, and you actually avoided me by a gnat's whisker. Look at that. Can I jump in the camera here? I can. I'm going to jump out and have a look. Oh, it looks way worse from behind, but look how close you were really. I mean, this is, you know, 160 odd k's sliding sideways, and you've managed to turn it left to avoid me. Yeah, I brake earlier than that, Alto, even, and just modulate the brake from there, which seems to have worked each time. Look at the carnage. Look what's about to happen down the back there. Oh, hello boys. What are you guys up to? Yeah, you do need a bit of luck. You two are about to collide with each other. Are you guys on the brakes? Yep. You're avoiding the guy in front. He's going to clip you. Mr. Mazda guy. Are you on the brakes yet, mate? Yep. Okay. You guys should be on the brakes. You guys. Yeah, if you weren't turning, you definitely would have. Right, you would be allowed to be off the brakes if you really wanted to be. And you are on the brakes already, just chilling at the back. Okay, you're a bit early. Interesting. What a maneuver. Look at you, Scott. That face of terror on the side there. Alright, let's get into the next one then. See what happens this time. I think I'm just going to put together a bloopers reel of all the crashes we've had. When I say we've had, it's more like people have had from me. Oh, cool. Is that right? No braking at all. Wow. Yeah, so he just took you out. A takedown. I do take takedowns kind of personally, you know, like it's, what did I do to you? Like seriously, some of these people, I mean, you don't even know them, right? Just because you're in front of them. I don't like that. Ah, that's New Zealand. New Zealand. I lived in England for 4 years when I was really young. Well, teenager, high school. And I picked up, yeah, I think your reaction to Wreckingham back was kind of good, you know. Nuts. Full throttle was just crazy. Yeah, so I lived in Surrey in a place called Leatherhead. I went to St John's of Leatherhead, and by the end of the 4 years that I was at that school, nobody knew where I was from. They just thought I was a local because I got the English accent. But 2 weeks back in New Zealand when I was 17, and I'd lost my accent. London, nice. So I haven't, I guess, an ear for accents, so when I meet people I might end up speaking like them inadvertently. Certainly if they're English and from the south. Means that I can pronounce Polish stuff properly. Yorkshire, England. Oh, nice place. I'm not doing too bad, Tyler. I'm not doing too bad. My DR's coming up all right because I'm only at B and we're in a high lobby with people taking each other out. Thanks, Briggs. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, some people literally, it's just, let's see how many people we can take out because it's fun. Victor's in front this time. We've got Scotty in fourth now, so someone's splitting between us. I don't think we got the usual people behind, so we might be alright. Yeah, mate, definitely. Where I live, in Poland, you mean? Lives at McDonald's. It's beautiful here to swim here. Nice and warm. In New Zealand, in Wellington, really cold. In England, well, you had to go to the south, right? New Brighton or something. Dive Bomb Pro, just what you want to see. I know. I laughed at his name, and it wasn't him, but it was the guy behind him who literally smashed us off in that same race. And I thought it was him to begin with. Not that I retaliated. Always watch the replay. Sometimes it's just a racing incident, sometimes somebody else gets them. The only problem is with the replay, then you don't get to say hello. Yeah, I came from New Zealand, now I live in Poland, Wellington, New Zealand, the Windy City. They say you can't beat Wellington on a good day, but that's because there's not many good days, so everybody appreciates the one good day a year. Yeah, London's pretty expensive, Briggs. Maybe Surrey, Kent. I don't know, there's more qualified people than me that know where to go. There's been a death. Yeah, not in London. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I haven't been online because I just kind of haven't been feeling up to having the interaction, so to speak. Sussex. Oh yeah. We literally just outbraked ourselves. Just reading chat. Sorry, chat. Sorry, Scotty. Ah, this guy, dive bomber, just took him out. Haha, he just took himself out. That was my fault in a way. Oh, you're from Manchester. Yeah, that's a tough city for sure, brother. So where do you live now, Tyler? What a horrible first lap. Not as bad as Scott's though. Yeah, well deserved that karma for sure. There was plenty of room. He didn't have to take Scotty out. Sorry, Scott. I keep calling you Scotty. You probably hate that. Harlem. Alright. Just over the way then. How do you find there, mate? Big change from Manchester for sure. Ha! Dive bomb just had another accident by the sound of things in the background. That was what the bang was, and he's left. He's taken out my mate though, so that's no good. That's awesome to hear, mate. It's always good that you've made the right move, right? Did you move just because of you got a job opportunity, or just you'd actually were like, I really want to go to the Netherlands? Or a bit of both? Yeah, I know. Probably would have wanted revenge. I was considering giving him a tap, but I thought, no, best thing I could do is get in front of him, hold him up, and then get Scotty to come and pass him. Oh, that's cool. Hey, that's good karma, Tyler, mate. A wee break. Thanks, CC. No worries. How was it? Hope the workload's not too full on. We've managed to lose Scotty to a dive bomber. And kind of my fault in a way, because I held him up a little bit through this chicane because I outbraked myself. Reading about Sussex. Can't tell if Scotty's still here or not. As in, not in chat, I mean in the race. Something's gone down behind. Always wonder whether I'm going to pick up a penalty there, because it's easy to. Don't block it. Thought he was literally just gonna come across the line and block under braking. That would have been sucky. Scary, yeah. Oh, I keep calling it Radeon instead of a Scary. I'm a pleb. Good driving by Yoz. Deep under brakes. Yeah, Spa, I really enjoy Spa. Put it this way, I think I enjoy all the real world tracks. I don't think there's a real world track that I don't enjoy. Autopolis is tricky. Hey Vines, how are ya? Welcome to the madness that is Monza. With my new gloves on. Yeah, I keep going through gloves like they're going out of fashion, you know. Probably only had them last me a month, 1-2 months. Oh, I hope you have a good work, mate. Yeah, I'm going to forget all of that, Tyler. Yeah, thanks for popping in, mate. We've had some really interesting races. Scott John, who's in the chat, and some of the comments above. He's been in here and got murdered. Yeah, I'm using motocross gloves now. Wow, he caught up well there. Oh yeah, it's Murder Central. We've had literally bowling ball incidents. We've had intentional push-offs. We've had just bad driving. So that's a Scary, right? I'm pointing behind me like it's literally behind me, but it's my couch. We actually did a 47.9 for a change, but then a 49.2. That's why we got caught up. Ah, the triples are Scary, okay. I just keep forgetting them. I know them, but I don't, you know. I know the track. If you literally said, describe it, right, yeah, Parabolica I always remember, but a Scary, nah. I thought I called it Radeon. Duh. You're not supposed to watch my replays of how to drive badly. Well, you can just watch live other people driving badly. So there was no A pluses in this race, interestingly. I did finish 12th in the last race. Scott, 13th, ouch. So dive bomb killed, yeah, dive bomb killed you for sure. I just messed up, I just broke too late. And I think that just brought you two together a little bit, and it was a bit nasty, but it was his fault in the end, and he took himself out straight afterwards. Yeah, the Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2 at Fuji, isn't it? It's Suzuka, yeah. Anyway, I could take you around the track as in, you know, describe, hey, what is this track, you know, what's the first corner? It's a left and it's a 90, and you'd do it in third or something. Like, not all of them, but you could do it. Yeah, Digna 1. Ah, that is too. Digna 1 and 2. Oh my goodness. Oh well. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it, Vines? Like, you just kind of remember it. Dagna is Suzuka. Yeah, Dagna. Oh, right, yeah. Well, and then he quit, right? I was very tempted, Scott, to, and I keep calling you Scotty on stream. I'm sorry about that. I'm sure you don't appreciate it. We're almost up to A. We've probably got two more races to go, which would make it 26 races to get there. Yeah, yeah. What do you do, Scott? What do we do? I mean, this is Monza. And I didn't save the replay. Dope. We're already kind of up the front, so I don't really feel like doing another super fast lap. Oh, nice one, Burrow. Laguna is a tough track, but when you nail it. Hey, Mrs. Brigsby. Scotty, Scott, Scott, John. I was getting called whatever suits you. Okay. Yeah, Laguna Seca. If you can nail that track, because it's daunting. Those bloody sausage curbs, and there's some off cambers. You know. Well done. That's awesome. Home now. Awesome. Welcome home. DRB. Good job, bro. Up to B. You were D when we were first talking. What am I doing? I just wanted to show you. I can't even remember what happened on this one. Was this the good one, but not for you, Scott? Do something entertaining while we wait. Yeah, VQS Drifter. And it was this fella. Watch this. Watch this, everybody. Yeah, Laguna's pretty awesome. Yeah, exactly same. The corkscrew. Yeah, that's all I can remember too, Vines. I can see lurking Briggs. That's a cool one. Yeah, man, I'm going to do another one. I just want to... I can't let you have a bad race without me. I mean, let's have a good one. Thanks, Combustion. So watch this. This is a race earlier, one earlier than when you've come in, guys. Watch this AMG. No braking. Completely smashes Scotty off. Unbelievable. And he just misses my back bumper. I mean, it's not as dramatic as what I'd say, but I'm the black car and Scott is the red one. Scott just misses me and I'm off around the corner. Unreal. Exactly. So this is what we've been contending with all night. I think we're both taking some cahse, as what it is. We're literally doing the bad boys to cahse, aren't we, Scott? And probably some swear words under our breaths for sure. 3 minutes to go. Colourful Aston. Yeah, for sure. Murders everywhere. There's murders, there's visits to Barry. It's just nuts, man. Brigsby cart. Brigsby, how many more accounts have you got? Yeah. I hear you, brother. Whatever you can do to just calm down a little bit, right? Monza T1, Spa T1, Nerve. Yes, Vines. You are hitting the nail on the head there. And why is it the first turn? Like, seriously? Yeah, grinding, bro. Yeah, I'm just letting off the brake a little bit too much. Yep. I think we're having moments of glory in this. Yeah, I hear you, Tyler. at the start of the stream I was like, I'm just going to do a couple of races, then I'm going to go to C. 13 accounts. Yes, you do win the races at the first turn. It's never at the finish of the race. That, I mean, that's amateurish. If you cross first at the finish line, you need to be first at the first corner. That's where all the men hang out. Yeah, so the plan was just do a few races at Monza because I knew I'd get murdered. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, mate. But, you know, we stuck around here because Scott came in and he likes to play it, and I was getting comfy with the car, so... Yeah, you did right, mate. You've got to just win the first corner. That's it. Smash that like. Smash that like for the T1 murders. Imagine if I could get a like for every murder, you know what I mean? Like, you could just keep liking, but maybe automatic from GT7. How many murders on T1 we've seen tonight, Scott? Just madness. Literally the whole top 8 got taken out like pinball. Yeah, I agree, Vines. Totally agree. Yeah, at least 24, at least. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there, Scott. Like, my times are 46.9. I can definitely go quicker than that, but not by much, I'll admit. There's no point being super fast and being up the front because you just end up having like VQS drifter smashing behind you, you know? Yeah, not enough people in the world. Like, just set a fast time that you think that you can do rather than going after the optimum time for racing, this is, right? If you just want to enjoy the race. That way you'll be around people that are around your same speed. You know, a track like Monza, there's plenty of passing opportunities. When there's not so many passing opportunities, that's when maybe you want to do more. Yeah, look at that. That's really fast. 46.4 is a fast time, you know. Yeah, it's Thursday and I want to be competitive. I want to get my account to A. I don't want to be using meta all the time, but I want to be competitive. Dive Bomb's gone for the GTR. Yeah, get back in the game, brother. Yoz is pretty good. He's a late breaker. He looks to be fair, so I'll try and survive one lap. Well, I promise not to hit you. Wow, 46.8, nice. Yeah, I've not, on this account I've literally done 2 proper qualifying laps, so you could argue, but you know, in between races I've seen if I can do a little bit better or not. Well, thanks Risky, saying g'day. He was alright to use. Yeah, mate, you need to find your gloves. Lobby crashed here. Ah. No, my mate's gone. Aww. Bugger. What? What'd you do? Yeah, I used the Mazda. I should pull out the Mazda next race. Do you think you'll do another race, Scott? Or are you going to pull the pin now? Go get the van. If you do another one, I'll do another one. Right. Oh, I had the radar on, just checking traction control because it's got that bug in it that sometimes has it on. Risky's in 5th, Yoz is behind. Yeah, Alto was saying that it's really quick down the straights. 47.9, I think. Van can wait. Good on you, mate. You're as bad as me. Just one more. Scott Chegg. Oh, that'll be Super GT if he's in here. Thanks, Yoz. Far out, that is fast. Well, turn one wasn't too bad then, we just got pushed around a little bit because Yoz came up the inside, but he tends to push you wide. Sorry, just coming up to the chicane, so I couldn't read that. So now we got Risky behind. Got a better exit. So good, up to 1.1, but he'll get the slipstream towards the middle of the straight, so he'll start to pull back just now. Got a penalty in front. We might be close enough to get round him. 0.9. Yeah. The ghost car is really weird, right? Yeah, it's weird. You just literally, you are a ghost, but you're not. You're a hard car. If you get a penalty, I found, because I had it at Laguna as well, then your car turns solid again, you know, colours and everything. I heard that somebody it was in the comments of, I think, Carice's video about Kimi or something like that, that when Kimi Villacini was in the lobby, everybody just ghosted, so they just did the old, on the controller, you know, have the menu where you get the chat and exit and all that in, and that ghosts your car. But the whole lobby did it, so he was going around trying to smash people, but he couldn't. And they said he didn't even win, so I don't know how that works. So I think just as Kimi was coming up to them, they just pressed the button. Kimi had ended up driving through them. Actually, I've just had a thought, everyone. On Monza, if you're in front, you could just hit the button at T1 and you turn into a ghost. Yeah. That's what I reckon. I think that if you did it, like, so you just bring up the menu like this, and you lose a bit of time, but you're ghosted right then and there. Have we just cracked a code in Gran Turismo 7? If you think you're going to be taken out, just hit the PlayStation button, which brings up the menu. Your car will drive. Yes, it is very cheaty. It's not how we do things, is it, Scott? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so funny, isn't it? Yeah, PD doesn't always ghost you at the right time. Yeah, there needs to be some sort of way, like I was thinking, somebody said, oh, what would be good is that your car just ghosts, but that means Kimi can just drive through you, right? So he doesn't get away with anything, he just can end up winning the race. Oh, Risky is the ghost. 8th. Yeah, same mate. I hope it gets millions. Yeah, test it in a lobby, see what it happens. We're just out of slipstream, which is lucky. Yeah, brother. Go make a mean tea. Yeah, it's interesting. Like when they had the penalty system, I say good driving. Yeah. I think when they had the penalty system, the biggest problem with it was just misappropriating a penalty, right? If you drive past somebody who's just smashed somebody else off, you end up getting the penalty. So if they could just fix that one part of it, that would be awesome. But it didn't happen all the time. And I'd far rather that I got a penalty. 90 minutes of Spa, I didn't know about that one, Vines. I could do. As a league race, where do I sign up? Where do I look at the deets? Discord. Yeah, it looks really good, Briggs. That's really cool. It's quite small on my screen, so I can't quite see it, but I can tell that it's changed. That's cool, man. TJ's Discord. Okay. Porsche 919 on this. Ooh, wow. That'd be fun. Spa 919 for 90 minutes. Whew. Or the GTR 1. Ooh. Yeah, Briggs, you've got a talent with your calligraphy and drawing stuff up. Yeah, I'm sick of people just bashing me and getting no penalty, right? Drive you off track, put you on a wall, whatever it is, and so I'm with you, man. Yes, you should, real quick. At least, you know, when the penalty system was in there, if someone gave you a whack at the back or smacked you on the side, you know, did the old block pass, then there was a penalty, you know, so people started to be a little bit more careful. So, you know, T1 at Monza, everybody would just end up with penalties, right? The only bad thing was the whole concertina one. Like, somebody smashes you, you end up smashing somebody else. So, yeah, exactly, Vines, exactly. I think it was pretty good. I mean, it was harsh. It was annoying sometimes, especially if you ended up with the old 6-second slowdown for forcing somebody off or whatever it was. 4 seconds. They could kill your race. But it made people more careful anyway. Oh wow, Briggs, that's awesome. Congratulations to the boys. Congratulations, Dad. Yeah, I agree, Vines. People were just more careful. Like you knew that if somebody was going to hit the back of you and you went into somebody else, you just gave that little bit of extra room. Everybody braked a little bit earlier. You know, and people were trying to avoid people. Heavy damage, that's it. That's what it was. Well, Bob, I played a league race and we had heavy damage on. And basically in practice it meant that your damage never comes off the car until you do a pit stop. And because we had to do up to 3 pit stops, it gave you an opportunity to fix the car, but it did slow it down. And it made you make sure that you were much more careful. Yeah, brake checking, exactly. And that's where heavy damage can help, I think. Maybe. Because at least you could fix it. I don't know, what, Bob, what do you reckon? How would the heavy damage be dished out? Yeah, I get it. I think if you spin and hit the wall, that kind of sucks. And I think they should be able to work that out. Yeah, exactly. I thought it was a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, the rammer takes all the damage. I think having damage that happens easily is actually a good thing, because then it makes you drive around the circuit properly. You're not going to try and go around the wall. You're not going to hit the bumper of the person in front, even if it's repaired, but it's any contact. Exactly. Yep. Yep. And gets the penalties, yeah. I think it's easy. It's easy for us to talk about, hard to implement clearly, but there's enough of us that we could make a beta thing, and us being, the collective community. If they said, hey everybody, in the next daily race we're going to set up an event where we're going to test new penalty systems, give us feedback, thanks. I mean, they've got the perfect opportunity. We play the game because we love it, and we are definitely going to test it. Heavy damage. Whew. Yeah, exactly. 3 hours, that would be gnarly. Yeah, I think that ACC's kind of the same thing, right? I mean, you get a progressively worse damage too. Like I think, like Rory's headlights, they were getting worse the longer he drove, and potentially the splitter and stuff like that, which would happen in real life. We're like 10 pixels away from A, and we've done 27 races. So we have... Tyler made me this. I don't think it's competitive, but I want to show you it. How do I do that? I need to go back to my garage. Oh, okay, mate. 3-hour stints, 24s in total. Whew, that's big time. Tyler, I haven't raced your Porsche yet, because the meta this week isn't the Porsche. I just wanted to jump in the garage and show everybody that are watching. Tim Tam is a really popular biscuit in Australia and New Zealand. I think it's made in Australia, but Tyler made me this really cool livery. I'll just whack it on Scape's movies so you can see it moving, because they're kind of cool. And he's put my name on it, and he's got the New Zealand Air Force. That's the Kiwi that the New Zealand Air Force uses on the side of their planes. And on top of the wing, there's a Polish and New Zealand flag that are kind of fused together in a really cool way. And I think it's really neat. So we might see it on the top here. But yeah, he's done a really good job of... Yeah, you can just see the flag. The New Zealand flag's on the left, and it blends into a Polish flag, white and red with Slipstream on it. It's very, very cool. So thanks very much, Tyler. I haven't had a chance to race it yet, because the meta this week is not it. And you made it for me, and I didn't use this account. Dumb. But I will be using it. Oh, Briggs, mate, for sure, if you'd like to do that. So anyway, thanks very much, Tyler. I really enjoy this library, and I want to use it. So when the meta comes back... Yeah, thanks, Wob Bob. It's all Tyler's good work. So yeah, I think in the garage... whoops. No, cancel. No, you can't quite see it. I wish you could kind of zoom in and do stuff here. But, you're getting into La La Land when everything... Hey, thanks very much, Tyler. Thanks for popping by. Go and get a good rest, and we'll catch you again soon. Hopefully I'll have my new rig. I made this livery out of one that's already online. You can find it, but it's open, and I just changed the colour of the stickers and some stuff. That was cool. This one I found, and it was just cool. This one has no livery. S and J for the logo, right? Yep. Maybe. Would you like to see me use the Mazda, or shall I just keep using the Supra and try and get to A? I mean, if I won the race, maybe I'd get an A at the end of the day. Tell me what you'd like to do, and I shall be a puppet. We haven't got too long to decide. Mazda or Supra, peeps? Mazda or Supra, Mazda or Supra. You've got like 30 seconds. Mazda, Supra. 591 horse versus. Roger that. Well, Bob, done. Enter, done. Yeah, but they're really good fun. I used to do replicas in Forza Motorsport, so by a Black Falcon employee. Nice. That's really cool, man. I used to do them in Forza, and I found that their paint shop was way easier. But this one's not too bad, and I used to just literally get a magazine and copy the drift cars from New Zealand or some race cars, and in their economy you could sell the paint jobs, which was really cool. I think that would help here actually, and I remember selling a fair few of them and staying up till 2 a.m. to sell an unlocked version just to this one person for like 30 million credits. It was very fun. It was very fun to try and get it exact. I'm a bit OCD when it comes to replicas. Try and get it just right. Hold up the magazine next to the TV. The things we used to do, eh? Get the old measuring tape out. Is that converter all right? It was actually interesting. Sometimes the shapes of the cars were just slightly different in the game, just rendering or whatever. I think, Briggs, you could do just about anything like Tyler, and we'll enjoy it, especially if we don't have to do it ourselves. I like painting. It's fun just to soothe rather than racing all the time. But yeah, sometimes it's just like, phew. Yeah, bro. Seriously, you're I'm P1. Seriously. Drift cars are really cool. Matt Fields vet, nice. Yeah, I did Mad Mike's and Justin, all the New Zealand guys. Justin Rood, JT Wharerau, a couple of others. They were really cool. Sinji did his one. It's just a basic design, but it's just cool to see them in the game. You get to recreate this car, and you can show them, hey, I've made your car in the game. Yeah. So is he on YouTube? Is he Dive Bomb? Because actually he's not that bad a dive bomber, even though that's what his name is. He does brake late, but I'm looking forward to Buffalo Bill, seeing what he's like behind. Right, check the traction control. The bug. You got to check. Check yours, Scott. Traction control might be on. Oh, come. Sometimes I take things literally. Sometimes I get it. Good luck, brother. Let's see what we can do. We're off the front. This is the first race of the night. We haven't improved our time at all. We've just, I guess the fast guys have had their fun and moved on. I don't get to see anybody's brake lights now though, so I can probably afford to brake just before the 100. We did well. We survived T1 and we got out of there quickly, which means that we've not got such a close slipstream. Definitely makes a difference when people are really close. I know. I'm already winning. Like, I don't care where I get now. I won T1. That's what it's all about. Everybody knows. First to T1. You're the winner. Alright, we pulled another 10th over that half. Need to get up to 1.3 something to break the toe, really. It's coming back by a 10th now on the toe. My rig's making noise and it's moving. Check out this. Crazy movement. New one should maybe arrive. It hasn't got a delivery date yet, so I would say it's probably going to be Wednesday next week now. Track racer is what you'll see me sitting in, nice and comfortably, hopefully this time next week. I just way outbraked myself by accident. But I won turn 1, it doesn't matter. How did that happen? I think I was in La La Land talking about my seat. But Vines knows it's all about T1, man. You just got to win that and then you're good. Wow. Yeah, well, I think it's slowly degrading, put it that way. I don't know that this seat is going to be up for the handle. Briggs, Scotty's just racing now, so I'm sure he'll have a look at the end. What did Scott do? He let me past, I think, just maybe to boost my DR or something, but he's then been taken out. Wow, 6 seconds I lost. There's no way I'll get that back. I'm not an alien. Well, there you go. Should be concentrating. Gave you ample room. Sorry, I went a bit quiet there because it's intense. I'd like to get a podium, that would be awesome, but I think we're just a bit too far behind. We'd have to put in perfect laps. Alien laps even. Oh, someone's just killed themselves. Later. Wow, okay. P3. Sweet. Hang in there, Scott. Wow, I wonder if we get a penalty for that. That was really wide, right? From risky. It's going to have horrible tyres going into T1. See, a 49 one's just not on the pace. might be able to get risky. Got the rest of this lap and last one in the slipstream, but it'll be tough. Might be tough if he keeps making mistakes like that though. I think we've just got to put him under pressure. Might be a penalty there. No, I think we're lucky to get away with that. Wonder if I do need an oil change. Final lap. Thought I got on the power pretty good there, but I just wasn't as good as coming out of there in first, so I don't know. Got to take a different line and get on the power earlier in second. I know, right? But I want super power boost, you know? Understeer from being right under his bumper. Where's the nitrous button? Give me nitrous. Danger to manifold nitrous, come on. Risky's being risky. Yeah, we're basically the same pace. That's the fastest lap I've ever done in a race. And it's just because of slipstream. Well, that was my fault, but I won T1. Yeah! I won T1. Scott's managed 9th. Phew. Well, that was my fault. I just forgot about braking. Thinking about my new racing rig. I think you guys will like it. More to the point, I'll like it. Hey Briggs. Briggs is back. Back again. Briggs is back. Tell a friend. Hello?
No. Come on.
He probably needs some cooling off. Infamous Marine. Not sure what happened. Good race, risky. Is he still here? Oh, he left the room. I might friend that guy. He was good. Boiled Chegg. I wonder if that's a new version of watch him kill somebody. TR8 Pro. Hey Andy, how are you, man? You joined me live for hopefully the last race to get me to A. Ooh, I've got treats. Tea bags. Scott, what happened? He let me go because he felt sorry for me, I think, because I managed to outbrake myself. And we're so close, we're pixels away now. Oh yeah, Tinsley cool, I think. I think he's pretty quick. No, I don't want to go there. I want to go to my page. Alright, where are we? For the sport. We've done 30 races. 2 of those were non-counting races. So we've done 28 races. 26 top 5 finishes. 11 victories. 7 pole positions. 17 fastest laps. 12 clean races. Clean races don't count because you can have a clean race and they don't give you the clean race thing. So we've done pretty well to get to A. We're very close to it. I mean, literally there's like a pixel or 2 away. So we would have got there in maybe 29 races. We're at 28 at the moment. Pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing. Oh gosh, it's 11:30. Alrighty. I'm just going to go for a whirl with this bad boy here. Just for a whirl. Sorry, the jug will be finished in a mo. Instead, listen to this. All the rotors. Now, this thing's actually kind of competitive. It doesn't have the raw acceleration like Supra, but it's definitely got the middle to top end. Like if this was no chicane, this will do the top speed. Oh, that noise. Some people say sewing machine. Some people say the sound of my people. Torque monster. Scott, have you tried this crazy Mazda? She's oversteery. Try and do one lap and then I'll get back in the Supra for hopefully the last race before A. Well, you should try it here. Nice Briggs, you've done a good job by the sound of it. So it's really good on the brakes. Oversteery. Very torquey. Just strange for the rotary engine. But it is revving very high. Don't think force right out of there, but it was safe. Yeah, definitely better third. I think actually just slightly short shifting it is actually good for it. Oh, that looks awesome. It's already changed. Live on stream. Very cool. Well done, Briggs. See, Scott, you got something cool out of tonight. 47.6 is not too shabby, right? Not too shabby with just a straight out thing, but it's dangerous. It's a dangerous car. Turns in nicely, brakes nicely, but under acceleration it's very snappy. So just going to exit there, and we shall enter our lucky last of the evening. Just going to be this bad boy. So let's see how we get on. Lucky last. Hopefully get to A. I mean, I'm already in decent lobbies though, which is good. So I think once you get to the top end of the bar, you start to get the upgrade lobby type things, and you start racing a lot of A's anyway. So that's a good thing. Yeah, it's very cool, Andy. I mean, I can see it on screen just here. That's so cool. Very cool. Very cool. See, you're talking to the right person. Brigsby's quick, talented, and nothing's a problem. Get any sort of change you want. Maybe you want black and white. Maybe you want it in-game. Briggs, have you tried making SVGs out of your thingy decals? Yep, definitely one of the best in the business. There's my mate, he's in 5th. Yeah, I think we've got some pretty talented people around our community for sure. Briggs, you're definitely one of them. And a character to boot with your 13,000 million accounts. You never know who you're going to get turning up to your stream. Yeah, that's at least something, Scott. And you haven't dropped down, so your DR can't be that horrible. Thanks, Andy. We'll try and go for the win here. That would be nice. I see Risky's pretty cool. He's called me out a couple of times just to say good job. Thanks, Bob. Gained a little. Oh, so even though you were down the order, that's a good thing. It means these guys that we're beating have good DR. Storage is in danger of auction. Oh no, mate. That sucks. Oh, reset to B yesterday. Oof. Nasty. Right, check the traction control, which was on 3. So there's a bit of an issue with the game. It just sets the traction control to 3 for no reason. Don't know whether it's because you push a button somewhere or whether it just happens once in a while, but you have to check traction control is off. It can really sap it. Yeah, there's a website, SVG OMG. Sounds a bit funky, but you can just put in any SVG and it'll shrink it right down, but just has to be in that SVG format first. Yeah, I hope so too, Briggs. Sounds like there's a bit going on there with the hurricane coming in and the storage. Well, that's pretty cool. That was some good racing there. Some racer just had a bad exit. Just going to go defensive here because he's definitely on a run. But the thing is, he can't get through Ascari any quicker than what I can because I'm in his way. He's going to get us here. Wow, really? Really? I'm going to get a penalty for that too. Left you heaps of room. Take back everything I said about sim racer now, unless that was an honest mistake, but that was crazy. I left him so much room. He's tangled up with Buffalo now, so hopefully that takes the pressure off me. I've just got to run. Broken the slipstream already by the looks. No, I think that's a good question actually. I think you could use a smartphone. I think you just have to put the web page into desktop mode on your smartphone, and you could do it off your phone. Nice. Yeah, I'm using Inkscape to change the JPEG or whatever I've made. Like, I've made some stuff literally just in PowerPoint, an image or whatever it is, saved as a JPEG, put it into Inkscape, converted it to an SVG, then tried to, reduce that file size down as best I can there, then just whack it into SVG OMG, and then try and get it underneath that magic 15 kilobytes. Can be a bit of fun. Yep. Yeah, I email everything to myself. Just send it through Gmail and then you can pick it up on any device, right? The trouble I have is making the SVG looking really nice. As in, sometimes I get the right file size, but it's a little bit jagged edged. Come on, Scotty, get past Buffalo. Why our community's the best, Briggs. We've got all the knowledge. Oh, did it change it to black? That's a bit strange. No, it should. You should be able to do colours for sure. I've done colours. White, red. I've done my Slipstream logo. Just white with a red stripe, and it did that okay. Annie, you legend. I'll just try that now. The beauty of the interweb. we're doing alright here. Scott's hanging on to 4th. Managed to pull out a gap big enough to not be caught in the slipstream. Extended it a little bit. Up to the lucky last lap. Lucky last lap of the lucky last race. 48.0, not bad race pace. Still, I'm not as fast as what Scott is. He said he was doing 47s on his own, so but I've progressively got faster in this race, which is me getting used to the track and the car getting lighter and the tyres getting hotter. We're out in front by 2 seconds, pretty good. Just make it through Ascari properly. Thanks for teaching me the name. Well, it's messy, but it doesn't need to be perfect. Just need to get through there and get to the end. This is an awesome way to potentially get to our A rating. "29 races. Let's go." Nice. 9:04, I think that's my fastest race pace. Because otherwise I've been in the thick of it. Oh, Scott, come on, you lost 5th. Thanks, Wob Bob. We'll see if we've moved up the pixels needed to get to A rating. I hope we do. Oh, you got a 2-second penalty. Bummer. So maybe you got nudged. Scotty, tell us what happened. I was like, yeah, come on, Scotty, 4th. And I was like, what, 5th? And a 2-second penalty? Oh, come on. It's not been a great night. I raised one, I got the fastest lap. Okay, I'll make sure I save the replay this time. Replay, save replay. And I just want to say hello to Risky. Let's play again sometime. That was fun. So I think he did really well. Oh, really? You lag a lot, sorry. Ah. That sucks. Oh no. $147.835 with a silhouette. Nice. Maybe the connection's a bit dicey at the minute. We made it to A. We've made it to A. 29 races. Whew. Wow. Oh, that's awesome. Hey Scott, I'm up to A now. I can actually legit play in the same lobbies as you. GG's for sure. Yeah, you should have gone for fastest lap. I was telling the stream that you're faster than me when you get going. Let's just go have a look at this race. So you said watch lap 1. Collection my items. Here we go. Here is the A race. Hey mate, thanks very much for being here then, Briggs. You'll be B tomorrow. Come on mate, don't be like that. Mind you, I'll get up to A and then I'll start racing from the back or something. Go chase cam and let it play, okay? Let's chase cam A. Alrighty, let's see what went on. I could hear some interesting noises behind me. I wonder if you could see my lag too. B. It'll be Briggs B tomorrow. Oh, that was someone else. Oh, douche. Oh, what? Stink. So it did the whole ghost thing again. Oh yeah, you can see it. That's weird. Oh, and he just tapped you. So he's a ghost, but not a ghost. Oh no. Look at these two go now. Okay, Chig, up you go. Oh, crikey! Oh my goodness! Oh, thank you for the bump. Far out, and it was almost like you ghosted inside Cobby there too. Another hit in the back. Well, thanks mate, you pushed me forwards. Far out, this is a lap. Cobby's gonna pass. Dogger. T1 a dogger. Oh yeah, you're in fourth early there. Get a good slipstream. Oh nice, you might get both of these guys down to T1. You use both their slipstreams, nice. Oh mate, that was an epic first lap, still carrying on. And he's got company. Wow, mate, you had some fun, didn't you? So he reckoned I was lagging. Hey, thanks Briggs, that's awesome. You can't, on the replays sometimes you can't see the lag though, can you? Yeah, you definitely survived mate, and you ended up with a half decent result considering you pleb turn last turn. I think I just ran away with it from there, so let's go back to you and see how bad this last turn is, eh? Oh. Yep, we're right with the action now, last turn. Going hot, oh second, oh no, on the grass, oh no. That was just one downshift and it just hooked in onto the grass, just, and then it, oh. Buddy, that's unfortunate. Look at your bumper. Yeah, it could have been way worse, but still. Oh man, just an unfortunate. Just tapped down one extra gear than you needed, and it just hooked you in. You wouldn't have done it in 50 laps. Well, everybody, it's been fantastic to have you along for the journey this evening. We've had a good stream, so thanks very much, Briggs. I'll jump in and say good day, have a decompress, and we'll see you again soon. So I want to get on in a couple of days. Every couple of days would be fantastic. It just depends how my back is. So maybe Saturday. But yeah, thanks very much for the racing, Scott. Yeah, it was much more entertaining when you got your mates in there with you, and we had a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll catch you again in a couple of days, and I'll give you an update on when that rig turns up, because that'll be good. But yeah, go and check out Brigsby now. Catch you around, everybody. Catch you around, Scott. See you on stream. And thanks to everybody else who's lurking. Thanks, Bob. Try and get down to your times at some point. I might do a time trial night or something. Anyway, cheers, Alto. Laters, everybody. We'll be back soon on the same bat channel. Alright, press the button and stop. See you, everyone. Thanks for coming along.